I declare the second game of today. Your game master Miss Mamba, your birdie Miss Kelika. Night falls upon the city. Play number one. Play number two. Play number three. Play number four. Play number five. Oops, sorry. Play number six. Play number seven. Play number eight. Play number nine. And play number eight, take a look what city left for you. As night getting darker, music getting louder. Mafia don't wake up. Mafia members wake up. You have 1 minute to make your plan.
No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
10 seconds. And your time is up, thank you, Mafia. Sheriff can wake up and take a look at the city. Morning arrives in the city. Everybody please wake up. I wish the strongest team to win. And we start our discussion with player number one, Miss Candy, a minute.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone has a lovely game and has really a lot of fun. Hopefully I don't seem too suspicious throughout the next few nights because I'm a red citizen, so you should all trust me, hopefully. And I don't have any cool stories to tell at the moment. I don't know. Don't know. Today I went to the gym. That was very citizen-like behaviour. You should not be suspicious of me for that reason. And went to work. I'm a simple gal. No market energy at all. And pass. From that's it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Candy. Mr. Hamlet, a minute.
Good morning, everyone. For player one's speech, I don't know, it's a bit darker for me if I have to admit, but not a lot. Like, if we're talking like a here to here, it's more like something like that. So, keen to hear what everyone else has to say. It's also good having so many new players, not new players, but lots of people, because you almost get a new game every game, which is fun. What I'd just like to encourage, especially us fellow red players, to do is have a bit of stronger opinions about stuff. I think I say this a lot of the time, but I feel like too many people still say, you're a bit dark, you're a bit dark. If you give strong opinions, you can let other people know you're red, and then it's easier to make connections, because Mafia will always form a team.
10 seconds.
In terms of anything else, I don't know too much else to say, but just remember what Mama said about sheriff. Like, the sheriff really should be the leader of the red team, and they need to be like.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Hamlet. Mr. Dragon, a minute.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be a citizen because I cannot lie. I brought all the red colors to prove it today. So one very important thing. I thought about it when I watched the last game. It was a brilliant game. The Mafia, the only mistake, and it was picked up only by player 6. No voting is a big red flag. It's like mathematically, it doesn't make much sense for a citizen not to vote. Like, the only thing you risk when you are a citizen and you don't vote is like, oh, you maybe don't offend someone. That's it. When you don't vote and you are a Mafia, you can hide your intentions. It can be benefit for you if the last player is actually a citizen and you don't vote, you still vote on the last person. It's like, let's guys make a rule. It's gonna be very difficult for Mafia. Just whoever doesn't vote. Oh yeah, like I cannot say much about you guys. It's a first speech, so I wanna set that rule for us.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Mr. Gamer, a minute.
Hello everyone. I'm sad to see that last round was lost by citizens, but we'll make sure we win this one. That means that I'm citizen. I read as this t-shirt. Number one, still, I don't know, it's a gray zone because the speech was very plain. She didn't have a lot of input, so I'm not saying she's dark, but in the gray zone. Number two, very promising. I feel he's red. I'm gonna play with him. Number three, I don't know, it's my first game with him. I'm not sure how he usually plays, so I'm gonna put him in a gray zone for now. I gotta hear the rest of the speeches, so yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Thank you, Mr. Gamer. Ms. Phoenix, a minute.
Well, so far, I'm not gonna play with anyone on the side of the table. Sorry, but number one, you're going every single time direct to the gray area. Your speech didn't give me much, but you're probably 10% going more red than dark at this moment, but I can't tell yet. I need another day to see if you're actually red or dark. Number two, great insights about the game. Yeah, it was good. Thanks for the advices, but I was missing something on your speech compared with your regular speeches. So I'm missing something on your speech. You was just talking about strategies, nothing else. So I'm gonna wait until day 2 to see if you're good or not, and especially of how you're reacting now. You're giving me more dark vibes for sure. Same with number 3. You were just so focused on strategies and talking about the game, and didn't really talk about these two until they asked about it. And number 4, your speech started a little bit weak. So I'm not pretty sure. It's just like comparing how.
And your
you
time
speak
is up.
before.
Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Mr. Dino, a minute.
Okay, before I start judging people's speeches, I want to talk a little bit of myself. So from the last game, people say I speak more when I'm a Mafia, and I speak less when I'm a citizen. But it's actually wrong. It actually depends on my mind. If it's clear enough, I can just speak constantly. I mean, not non-stop, but it's just about the game. Like, I don't really have anything to say. Like, in general, I don't judge people, so that's why. These are all good, and he's the reddest. I mean, your speech. But yeah, probably number 4. Also, I can't really read people.
10 seconds.
So, number 4, don't ask me why, but you're in grey. You're just not red enough from your speech. Probably from your intonation or tone.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Dina. Miss Reggie, a minute.
Good morning, everyone. It's lovely to see your bright and shining faces. So some really nice speeches from the table. Number 1, I'm just automatically going to put you in a grey zone, babes, because I feel like I've been let down so many times by you. So I won't play with you this round, but I'll see how we go for the next round. Number 2 and number 3, you did talk a lot about strategy, but what I found was very calm, collected, very organised speeches. So for me, you were leaning more red, so I'm going to play with you this round. Number 4, I thought you had a very deeply analytical speeches of everyone before you. That's very, very great for me, so I'm going to play with you. Number 5, even though you're not playing with anyone on this side of the table yet, I really did like how you went into depth with everyone's speeches, picking up little things. Strategy can be quite a citizen thing, or it can be a Mafia thing.
10
That's
seconds.
the reality of it. So I'm going to play with you this round. Number 6, I'm going to put you in a grey zone, just because I did like your speech. It was very cute.
And your time is up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Reggie. Mr. Red, your minute.
Hello everyone. I had a long but very good day at work. Picking up clients in the bus and then taking them to our kind of like I suppose it's a lifestyle centre where they do activities and stuff. Did some walking today. It was great. Finished at 4, so I feel like I had a very productive feeling day. And I like supporting the people I support. It goes hand in hand with what I study. I feel like the most 2 red players I've seen thus far are number 3 and 4. I mean, he's got a red ruby, he's wearing red, so come on. I feel like out of the most Mafias, probably number 5, been a bit too judgmental first round of just these 2. Like, just getting a lot of red energy there. Like, you literally can see
10
it.
seconds.
So yeah, pass.
Thank you, Mr. Red. Miss French, a minute.
Okay, rise and shine everyone. I am a red citizen and I hope the city is going to win. Number 1, you gave me red 6 times, so at the moment I'm going to play with you same for number 2 and number 3. For me there was very giving advice, so for me you're definitely red. Number 4, I did not listen to anything because Miss Kono was just so I did not focus on your speech at all. Only listening to Miss Kono. Number 5 at the moment, I'm not going to play with you because you're not playing with 3 and 2, which I believe are red. So for me, you're in a dark zone. I believe 6 is red, more red. For me, 7 gave me the biggest dark feeling. So yeah, I'm just waiting. It's only the first speech. Number 8, during the night.
10 seconds.
I don't know, but I heard a lot of noises. And yeah, so I'm just gonna wait. But for me, you're the darkest player on this table. That's
And
it,
your time is
pass.
up. Thank you, Miss French. Mr. Ross, your minute.
Good morning, everybody. Being number 10 on the first morning is quite an interesting position to be in because I know that I've heard from at least 3 dark players. Like, I have to have heard from 3 dark players. So far I don't really have any strong opinions. I think if Sheriff was to check Mr. Henlock, number 2 would be a really good idea because he's very hard to read. He's a good player. And it's just, I think, a very, very good thing to check your difficult to read players first. I also got these glasses because I want to be difficult to read. Yeah, I think it's an interesting.
Dark glasses.
Yeah, dark glasses. But I'm a red player, and that brings me on to my next point. Being a red player is much easier, in my opinion, than being a dark player because as a red player, you just need to be investigate, right? And whereas as a dark player, you have to investigate, but you basically have to come up with a story at the same time. I'm red nonetheless.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Ross. Night falls upon the city. Everybody please sit in the right position so your head should be tilted towards. Put your head down. Thank you. Under the cover of the night, the vicious Mafia raises their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Mafia don't wakes up and looks for sheriff. Sheriff wakes up and looks for Mafia. Everybody stay in the same position. Player number 4, please put off your blindfold. And you need to tell me your best guess. You just tell me 3 numbers who you think the most dark at the table. Just 3 numbers.
I would say number 8,
8,
number 9,
9,
and number 5.
number 5. Please put your blindfold back. Morning arrives in the city. Everybody please wake up. Unfortunately, Mafia was precise and killed player number 4. Mr. Gamer, your last minute.
Okay, so I was the sheriff, I'm dead. I checked number 8, he's Mafia, he's bad guy. Number 5, she looks a bit sus to me. I think I've heard something, I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but during when the Mafia was taking the shot, I think I heard a movement. I could be wrong, I don't know. Number 1, as I told her in the last speech that she was being quiet, so number 9, I don't know about her, like I said number 8 was sorry. So in the first round, like she was very plain. She wasn't giving much attention. Not talking about my
10
speech,
seconds.
but for the others as well. You were like very like just sitting like this, and you were not paying attention to the one. So I thought, I believe you could be Mafia because
And your time is
you were
up.
least
Let's
inspected
say goodbye to player number 4. Please leave it on the table. We start our discussions with player number 2, Mr. Hemlock, your minute.
So, just to be clear, 9's probably the reddest at the table because she said she heard 8 moving. I obviously nominate play number 8. Sad for us to lose our sheriff this early though. Other people I'm finding really red is actually play number 5. Being suspicious of 4 people is actually not a very Mafia-like move. So there's that. 6 is also very red for me because he got very defensive based off of last game, which I find more red. Like he wants people to kind of trust him a bit more. So for me that just leaves 3, 7, 10, and 1. Not getting good darker vibes from any either of them, but I think
10 seconds.
yeah. I mean, we're obviously going to vote out 8 this round. Nobody nominated 8, so I'm just keen to hear everyone else's thoughts.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Hemlock. Mr. Dragon, your minute.
So yeah, the reason why I didn't talk about other speeches is because I wanted to set a rule for us at the beginning. Oh, by the way, nomination. Let's start before I get interrupted. I will nominate 5 because I know 8 is I know 8 is Mafia. I can leave him for later. I'm very mathematical about this game and logical. I focus more about the odds than the speeches itself. So it wouldn't. Yeah, that's why I think it's you because Paul was interrupted while making his speech and he couldn't clear it. So I think it's 5, 8, and that's it. I don't have much to say about it. We're just gonna have to find another one person, and yeah, I don't talk much. Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
Tria was asking why me. You didn't give me really a reason. So, of course, I'm gonna support the vote against number 8, who's gonna go out, but we're gonna still have 2 more Mafias on the table. I'm not playing with number 3, but my next suspicion after 8 was number 7. So for me, it's between both of them. Why? You seem a little bit different. It's like gut instinct always with you. I cannot really say much about it, but now with his behavior, it's like, I don't know, he's just going against me. It's Mafia-like. I'm a red citizen. No one can check, of course, but what I'm saying, Miss Hemble was quite true. That's a really red behavior that I was just not trusting in half of the table because it's way too soon.
10 seconds.
For now, I'm gonna nominate player number 7 just to see how the vote's going,
Accepted.
to see how everyone votes and see which are two. But we're gonna.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Mr. Dino, your minute.
Okay, it's just based on my feeling. So I feel like number 5 is red. Also, I want to say something. When he was a sheriff the last game, he did really bad. But yeah, yeah, he's not here, so I'm joking. Also, and obviously you two are in a different team. I don't really want to say, but if I have to choose one so far, I might go for number 5. I mean, I will see her as a red team player. Also, number 7.
10 seconds.
I can't feel anything still. So if there are more people talking about her, I'll probably go for her. Also, number 10. I like your sunglasses. Really
And
cool.
your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Dina. Miss Reggie, your minute.
Good morning, everyone. It's really sad that we've lost, unfortunately, our sheriff this round. Yeah, there's definitely opposite teams happening here, so I'm inclined then to play with number 4 because you are against me and you're against him. So this means for me that we are in the same team. Yeah, number 4. Oh, did I say number 4? I meant number 3. Apologies. I meant number 3. Sorry, I was pointing. Yes, no, sorry. So because you are against me and you're against him, I feel like we have to play in the same team. So I'm going to support the nomination number 5, just because I did feel that you were red. So I mean, like so 8 will go obviously this round.
10 seconds.
Number 6, nice speech. Not much I can say honestly. Number 2 and number 1.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Reggie. Mr. Red, your minute.
So I still think number 3 is the reddest player on the table for me. Most Mafia though is number 5, so I'll nominate number 5.
Accepted. Supported.
Why? I definitely feel like there's this team here, but then there's this team going on there. And that first round was just definitely Mafia vibes. Just the straight out attack judge from here. And I only get red energy from probably more red here, because very similar like last game from what I could see. Yeah. Anyway, pass.
Thank you, Mr. Red. Miss French, your minute.
I support the nomination of player number 8, obviously. Going out things, I'm sorry. Other than that, I still truly believe 1, 2, and 3 are red. 4, 5, miss you 4. Also because it was the sheriff, what a shame. 5, yeah, I want to believe she's good. 7, definitely bad. 6, probably good. So that leaves to me number 10 being the other bad actor. Because for me it's 7, 8, and 10. No, for me 1 is pretty good. She was super, like, she's very interacting with us. She was good at the first speech. So, because out of black, I think that I truly believe they're good. I truly believe she's bad. I truly believe he's bad.
10 seconds.
And then it leaves only Dino and you. So I believe it's more you than Dino, but I'm gonna listen to your speech. But for now, 8 needs to go anyway, so let's see next time.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Frenchy. Mr. Ross, your minute.
Obviously 8's going. The thing that my gut feeling at the moment is, like, first off, I think number 5's darker. Mr. Rat, he is kind of like, you don't usually do the double bluff. It makes sense for him as Mafia to point the finger at someone who is also Mafia, because I guess maybe that makes it a little bit less suspicious. Like, oh, I think they're bad. You wouldn't be saying that about your fellow Mafia teammate, right? So yeah, and just you're so judgmental off the bat. Like, there were some really good speeches on the first night, and you just were so and that kind of makes me a little bit gut instinct, a little bit suspicious of Mr. Hemlock too, because he went along with. He did go along with what he was saying to begin with. Like he said that red players should be very convicted in their thoughts and things like that. But I don't know, kind of, yeah. My gut feeling at the moment is, yeah, it's probably number 5, just based off of what
And your time
Mr.
is
Rat
up.
said.
Thank you, Mr. Ross. And Miss Candy, a minute.
Hello. I want to trust 2, so hopefully he's red because I'm banking on that at the moment. 3 is red, I'm going to go with 9. 5, I will protect 5 for now. 6, I think is acting really different compared to last game, so that's something to note. I don't know what that means. It is very sociable this game, which is very different. And then 7, you're next on the chopping block, babe. You've got that guilty face on. It's the expression for me. This time, it's your actual expressions. They're getting me. You're definitely on the chopping block, babes. I nominate number 8. Number 7 is next. And then maybe number 10, who's third on the chopping block. Yes. We're sending them home in body bags. No, just kidding. No, all jokes. But yeah, 10's suspicious to me, but he's also just,
3 seconds.
you know, I can't really, you know, you kind of hard.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Candy. It's time to cast your votes. No gesturing is allowed from now on. Yeah, we have 3. Yeah, it's very interesting game, isn't it? We have 3 players on the table, number 8, number 5 and number 7. I'll repeat, number 8, number 5 and number 7. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 8? Thank you. 8 votes. So, who would like to vote for elimination of player number 5? It's 1 vote. Player number 8, your last minute.
It's just sad. You killed off a red player. How could you? Nasty people. I give up. Goodbye. Pass.
Our table, night falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night, the vicious Mafia raises their pistols and bombs past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Mafia don't wakes up. Sheriff wakes up. Morning arrives to the city. Everybody please wake up. Unfortunately, Mafia was precise and killed player number 3. Mr. Dragon, your last minute.
Yeah, don't have much to say. I nominated number 5 because, as I said at the beginning of the day, it's very easy to hide your intentions. We knew 8 is Mafia, so I knew everyone was going to vote for 8. I wanted to steer the things up to give you guys a chance to express your feelings and emotions. My feelings were like that it could be 5, 7, 10 is still great, and that's are my main things. Yeah, it's. I'm not really good with speeches. I'm trying more to analyze the game. I hope 6 is not the Mafia. Be analytic. and that's
10
it. For
seconds.
now, I would say 5, 7. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Lawrence. And we start our discussion with player number 5, Miss Phoenix. Your minute.
Okay. So everyone, it's clear Ed was 5. Ed was dark, and he votes against me, number 5. So what does it mean? That actually does the proof that I'm red. Just pointed out that. So they're trying to get all the attentions to me. So make sure who actually has been trying to get that attention just towards me. I'm red for sure. For now, I'm gonna nominate player number 7.
Accepted.
God, face, whatever you guys wanna call it. For me, she is right now the darkest player on the table. I'm playing with number 9. I'm playing with number 1 as well. Number 10, you're in a really, really, really gray, more dark area. The classes are really useful for you, not for us. So I'm not really sure. So it's
10
between
seconds.
10, 2, and 6. But I cannot tell who is actually the darkest player there. But
And your
for
time
now,
is up.
it's 10.
Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Mr. Dina, your minute.
But yeah, I still think number 5 is red. He still sounds red for me. So this round I'm gonna go for number 7. And the next one, I'll probably go for number 10. So after he said something about Mr. Hamlock, your point didn't convince me. Because what she does, she doesn't really do that when she was Mafia. So this round I'll vote for number 7 and then number 10. And if anyone else thinks number 5 is dark, please.
10 seconds.
Just try to make it more convincing, because I still think it's red. I pass.
Thank you, Mr. Dina. Miss Reggie, a minute.
Good morning, everyone. It's very, very sad to see number 3 go. Look, vote me out if you want to. Fine, that's whatever. I don't care. Because you're voting out a red citizen. That's whatever. But you still will have 2 Mafia on the table. So I'm not playing with number 5, number 6. Yeah, that's. Who do I think is bad? More so for me, 10. So yeah, I'll nominate 10 then.
Support or accepted?
But this is, I think that you guys, I mean, obviously I know you guys are going to vote me out. That's fine, whatever. I would, then game continues. You guys have got a caution within yourselves. Then that's, who do I think is good? Well, right now the players against me, number 5 and number 6. So for me, we're on opposite teams. So if you've declared me bad, then they're good. Number 9, obviously, against me. So yeah, let's go with that.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Reggie. Miss French, a minute.
Nominating number 7.
Support.
Your attitude is completely different. I feel like once you're a real citizen, you're like so passionate and you're like, I'm gonna kill the citizen, don't do this. And here you're a bit like, whatever. I don't know. For me, you're very not convincing right now. Number 8 voted number 5, which makes me believe that 5 is good. For me, 10 is still after his speech. Just before it was against 10. 10 was against 5. 10 said something about you that I also did not believe, and which makes me believe that 6 is good. My gut feeling is telling me that those 2 are the bad people on this table.
10 seconds.
So for now, I'm gonna vote out 7, but I'm gonna listen to you guys. Pass.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Frenchie. Mr. Ross.
Yeah, I'll take my glasses off so you can see my eyes. I'd like to play with Miss Reggie. I think we should vote for number 5. So nominate number 5 if that's already been nominated.
Accepted.
Your body language is just so genuine. You're a red player for sure. Like I'd bet $50 on it if I could. You're just red, like fully red. So I think we should vote together for number 5. Number 5 is the most suspicious for me at the moment, just from her speeches and how judgmental she's been. Just her body language, like I just feel very dark vibes. Next in line would probably, and before, like regarding the things with Mr. Hemlock, that was just like a little gut feeling. Like I didn't have time to sort of substantiate on what I was trying to say, but I'm feeling he's more red now. and I'm feeling a little bit more darker vibes from number 9. Just again, I need to get better at quantifying these things because obviously like
10
gut feelings only
seconds.
go so far. But I think we should stick together. Vote number 5. I think number 7, Miss Reggie. I think she's really red, so I think it'd be a mistake voting her out. Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Ross. Before we go in further, I just would like to remind you, maybe somebody would hear it for the first time, baiting, begging, threatening, swearing, and sort of referring to like religious or some sort of very ethical moments are not allowed to this game, but not for now, for the next time. Miss Candy, you mean?
Well, I feel kind of bad for 7 now. I just don't like, cause you look so defeated, and like, what if you actually are a good person and everyone's just, you know, picking you? I don't know. Like, I'm trusting 9. 2, I'm not sure. I don't bloody know. No, but I'm gonna stick with the Reds. Even if that means I'm gonna lose the game, I'll just stick with these guys. Hopefully 5 is good. You look a little bit, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can't trust anyone. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to nominate 7, but you're not really convincing me to not vote you, so, oh, poor honey. You look so defeated. Oh God, I'll vote for 10. Nominate 10.
Supporters.
I don't know.
7 seconds.
Look at the way she looks so sad. I don't know.
And your time is up.
I don't know
Thank
what to
you, Miss Candy. Mr. Hamburg, a minute.
I was actually very undecided on 7 until 10 spoke actually, because 10 is has suspicions of 9, and 9 is like the reddest player at the table for saying they've moved. So that shows me that 10 and 7 seem to be on the same team, and that
I think
comes
I heard
really,
her
really
move
dark
on the first
from
one.
10.
Warning, Mr. Ross.
That interruption just makes it even more dark, so I'll support those 7, mostly just because of 10's addition, and then, I mean, unless he dies the next night, which is very unlikely, I would probably say that's the order to go. I still just get really red vibes from 5. A 7, I think 7 just because everyone has the feeling about it, and then 10 the next night. Yeah, 5 gives me good
10
vibes.
seconds.
Obviously, 9 is as strong as it can be. 6 feels good for me, but yeah, I think 7 tonight, and then.
And your time is up.
10.
Thank you, Mr. Hamburg. It's time to cast your votes. No gesturing is allowed. 3 players for elimination. Number 7, number 10, and number 5. I will repeat: 7, 10, 5. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 7? Thank you. 4 votes. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 10? Thank you. 1 vote. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 5? Thank you. 2 votes. Player number 7, your last minute.
Pass.
Thank you. Let's say goodbye to player number 7. Night falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night, as city rests, the vicious Mafia raises their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Mafia, don't wake up. Sheriff wakes up. Morning arrives in the city. Unfortunately, Mafia was precise, and player number 9, you got killed. Your last minute.
Well, for me it's 10. Who else could it be? Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. For me, 10. For me, 5 and 6 are good, but I could be completely wrong here. But for me, 5 is good. For me, you should guys vote 10. It was clearly against me, and nearly fucking 6. not swearing.
Warning.
I'm clearly silly. So for me, 10 is obviously no, 1 is good. Like she's so different than last time. For me, 1, 2, you need to stick together. I think 5 is definitely in 6. I think 10 is the only Mafia left. But I hope I'm not wrong. Pass.
Let's say goodbye to player number 9 who's leaving our table, and we start our speeches with player number 6, Mr. Dina, your minute.
I nominate number 10. That's way to go down. I pass.
Thank you, Mr. Dina. Mr. Ross, your minute.
Nominate number 5.
Number 5, accepted.
Yeah, again, just dark vibes. Like, I mean, I'm probably going to vote it off. There's not much I can do. Like, everyone thinks that I'm dark. It's pretty hard to come back from that. All I can say is, like, you know, I'm red. You can either believe it or not, you know, based on my body language. Yeah, I don't really have anything I can say that'll prove my case. I don't have any compelling evidence. It really just comes down to body language, I guess. And yeah, I think we should vote together, vote number 5, because I am a red player and I'd like to win. So 3, no. 1,
Is there 1 or 2 Mafia left?
Warning. 10 seconds.
That's a good question. I think there's definitely at least 1, right?
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Ross. Miss Candy, a minute.
Wow. Yeah, I guess I'll nominate 10 and go with the group, but I feel like I really can't trust anyone. Everyone looks, I don't know. Like Dino could be playing me right now because he's acting so different compared to last game. But, and then 5 is, I think 5 is good. But you keep like having a cheeky little grin over there, so who bloody knows? I mean, I could go on all day about who I think's suspicious and why. 2, I hope we're playing together. I don't know why you just started throwing me under the bus there, like investigating me. Like, what the hell is going on? I thought we were friends. I thought we were friendly. What the hell? But yeah, I don't know. Nominate 10. I don't have any other ideas as of yet.
10 seconds.
Pass.
Thank you, Miss Candy. Mr. Hamlet, a minute.
I'll support 10 pass.
Thank you, Mr. Hamlock. Miss Phoenix, a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the city. That's bottle number 10. Why? Because he's really not giving us any red flags over there at all. He's just going against me and clearly red. His speech number 6 is actually really quite genuine, so I do actually think he's more red. Number 1 is acting different, so I do think that you're red as well. I just have to say that I'm not 100% sure of number 2, but let's see what happens. Let's go out number 10. Hopefully we'll win. If not, let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll pass.
Thank you, Miss Phoenix. It's time to cast your votes. There are 2 people for elimination, number 10 and number 5. I will repeat, number 10 and number 5. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 10? Thank you for votes. Player number 10, your last minute.
Yeah, I'm red. I hope there's only 1 Mafia left. Anyone got any questions? 5? Yeah, 5, I think it's dark. I've thought that all along. 6, I don't know, he got very excited at the prospect of voting me out, which makes me a little bit more suspicious of him. Because obviously I know I'm red. 1, I don't know, it's really hard to tell. I think she's probably more red, but still in a bit of a grey zone. And with you, I don't know, it's so hard because, I just have this gut feeling that you're dark, and I don't know why. It's probably unfounded, it probably is, you're probably red, right? But it's just something right from the very beginning that I just got this gut feeling. But I need to get better with how to, to quantify that. But yeah, for me, it's just, I could be completely wrong and look silly, but I just, feel like 5's dark. But we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to see who the Mafia
10
is.
seconds.
Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Ross. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Ross for leaving our table. Night falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night, a city rests. The vicious Mafia raises their pistols and walks past the number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10. Mafia, don't wake up.
Right child. It's gonna take time.
Sheriff wakes up.
Precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do.
Morning arrives to the city. Everybody wake up. Player number 2, you was killed your last minute.
Yeah. Honestly, no one else says this, but I think it's one. I just gotta put it out there. She's always been like uncertain about stuff the whole time, like, but she's always very hard to read. Like 6 is definitely the reddest for me here. Yeah, I was suspicious of 5 at the beginning, but then moved just from the way she was acting. But like, I honestly don't have much information. if I have to say, I'd go for 5, and I'd encourage people to go to 6. But
10 seconds.
so I don't have too much else to add.
And your time is up. Let's say goodbye to player number 2, Mr. Hamlock, who's leaving our table. Before we start our day, I require the audience to be absolutely silent. And please don't show your emotions, even if it's smile or laugh or anything. We start our discussion with player number 1, Miss Candy, your minute.
Well, 5 is like smiling and laughing so much, and you've got the grins. I don't know what's going on. You just seem to be on like a little high. So is it an evil high? Question mark. What the hell is going on? And then 6 is just acting so different. So I don't want to get played by 6 per se. I just think, I don't know. Well, it's obviously between you guys. I'm gonna nominate. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm gonna nominate. Oh god, how much time have I got? Oh my god. I'll nominate 5. Just because the behaviour is more suspicious than 6
10 seconds.
for me at the moment. But please change my mind. Let's see what happens. Pass.
Thank you, Miss Candy. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
I'm not happy smiling. I'm worried because I actually thought number 2 was suspicious. So now everything goes a little bit blurred in my mind. So you actually help me a little bit. I'm gonna nominate number 1. Just because you nominate me, so it's like you're trying to pick something on him to get against me. So I would say that actually helped me to realize that you're looking a little bit darker now. I want to see what you have to say, because I cannot nominate you as well, so it gotta be between both of us. You, for me, are genuinely red. I am red as well. But you can be playing us also, so the thing is now it's between us, unless you nominate yourself, but doesn't matter really.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Mr. Dino, your minute.
Well, this is my first time facing this kind of situation that I need to make a huge decision. But the time was too short to think. Can you let me know when I have 10 seconds left? Before that, I'm just gonna think.
Seconds. And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Dino. It's time to cast your votes. We have two people for elimination, number 5 and number 1. I will repeat number 5 and number 1. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 5? Thank you. 1 vote. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 1? It's too early. It's 2 votes. Player number 1, your last minute, if you need it.
Pass. I just want to see if you lied to me.
Thank you, player number 1. I declare stop of the game and the victory of Mafia.
Come on.
I didn't lie. I didn't say anything at all. I didn't say anything.
You were like standing
Because I'm not nominated.
Yeah, it doesn't
Shame player
matter. You
number
need to
4.
play the game. Respect the game and respect the master.
Sorry.
What the hell's going on?